have one more that I didn't stitch. Colleen, my friend Colleen, stitched All Hallows Eve. I don't know who the designer is on this, and asked me to finish it into a flat fold. And so there's All Hallows Eve. She's also a fantastic stitcher. And she had this, which I don't know if you can see, but that's going around. And then I had a hard time finding fabric. It needed to be pretty subtle. And I was trying to find Halloween fabric that matched, and I really didn't have any that worked. So this is just a black tone-on-tone fabric that I had. On the inside, it's a little kind of a gold leaf. And then on the back, last year we ordered some fabric online, and this was one of the pieces that we ordered, and so I fussy cut it to get this little witch and put that on the back. And then it's bound with this kind of velvety, crinkly ribbon, and that's the same for the bottom stand. And so I think that turned out really cute. I have used Vana's flat fold tutorial in the past, and I mostly remembered it, so I didn't turn it on again, but there were a couple times I had to stop and really think about what I was doing. It's much easier just to run her video while you're doing it, so you don't make any mistakes. Yuletide Shanty by Plum Street Sampler. I absolutely adore this. That whale is killer to me. And so I got a little bit of a start on this, I think, yesterday. And I don't know, I didn't know what kind of fabric this is. I think it's a piece I dyed. And it's kind of a bluey, which I think that whale will show up really nicely on here. And so that's this top of the ship, or the sails of the ship. So yeah, those sails are kind of a lot of stitching, and then the boat isn't that much, and you know, the Santa and the flags won't take that much time, and then the next big piece is just going to be getting the whale done. I completely blame, sorry, I bet that's the mailman. I'll try to cut this part out. Okay, I'm sorry. Hopefully he's about done barking. Now he's coming back in here. I completely blame my friend Colleen for this. I don't know. I think one night we were texting. We have this bad habit of texting at night and then going online and buying stuff. And Brian was out of town, and so we were chatting, and she saw something online, and then that following Wednesday, we go into the shop, and guess what? Julie has it. And so this is by Sarah Gramani, and it's just Sarah. Yeah, I think I have a couple other charts by her. But anyway, this is called Christmas Last Minute. And I'm sure that picture does not do that justice, because you know that's going to be gorgeous. And I bought it, kitted it up, all in DMCs. This fabric is, I actually know what the fabric is, Winter Brew. What's my count? 36 count. And so I just got the tiniest little start on that. I've started over here on the bottom left. I love this. I would like to try to work on this a little bit more today. And then I have this in this lovely project bag that my sweet friend Nicole gave me for Christmas. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that fabric. Oh my goodness. It's in the vinyl, on the vinyl. Love that. Michelle Rudy, as you guys know, made every single person who attended the retreat a project bag. Mine is this and this. Perfect. I love it. This is the Inn at Fox River Mill. Colleen and I were sitting there at Julie's stitching last Wednesday, and she was looking over my shoulder and kind of down, and she saw this really beautiful model, and she goes, man, that's beautiful. I've never noticed that before. And we started looking at it, and Julie goes, yeah, that really hasn't been a big seller. And we said, well, whose chart is it? And she said, it's a Little House Needleworks. And so it looks like this. And we both kitted it up because we are pathetic. But, so I came home and started it. And I couldn't put it down. And I got kind of a big start. Well, kind of, sort of. Sorry, it's on a big piece of fabric. Oh, I'm like way off here. I'm sorry, I'm way off in my... There we go. This is, I kept my sheet. I think it's in here somewhere. This is, I don't know. Oh, it's right here. Were you guys looking at that and yelling at me? This is French roast, 32 count. Because I think the chart may have called, it actually called for 30 count. It called for 30 count cocoa by weeks, but she didn't have that, so we went with this 32. And I love that, the little bit darker. I think Julie had stitched it on a little bit darker piece of fabric, and we really liked how that looked. So I guess it's not true that I've only been working on Christmas, because clearly that's not a Christmas, but yeah. I think I kitted 3 things up that day, and I don't even know what else I kitted up. Oh yes, I do. It's down here. Okay, then I was looking, I have a shelf in my office that has project bags, and they're older projects, and I was going, mostly Halloween, and I was going through those, and at the very end there was a Christmas project bag, and I thought, what Christmas project do I have here? And I opened it up, and it is the Prairie Schooler Christmas alphabet. And I don't know if y'all know who Marcy is, but she is a young lady that I met at the Midwest Retreat last year in the fall, and she's stitching the Prairie Schooler alphabet. I think on 32 count, and it's huge. I think she's gonna either put it on her mantle or put it above her bed, and so I've seen her several times since, and Marcy's just a sweetheart and such a delight. And she so seeing that inspired me to do this. And so my plan is to do, so I got it out, and I only had the first block done, and so I thought, you know, if I did a block a day for 26 days, I could be done with this by the end of November. And so there's my little bit of a start. It's, you know, it's kind of throwback a little bit. It's kind of retro-y, but I like that. I really like that. It's got a traditional Santa in it, and it's got a toy soldier, and it has a partridge in a pear tree, and a deer, and ice skates, and just that real traditional kind of throwbacky stuff. And I think it's so cool. Yeah, I really like it. So I'm doing it as one piece. So, and that's a piece that I wouldn't hesitate to leave up year round if I ever got it done. So we'll see. Okay, and then I could not help myself. I had to start, and you've all seen this, Little Red House Sampler, which was a class or retreat exclusive by Brenda Gervais. Looks like this. Stunning. It's red. I love red. And so I started this as well. Kitted this up. This is done on Stars Hollow, 40 count. And got a nice, not a huge start, but a nice little start on that. I think I worked on that all day Sunday. Not all day, but you know, when I had the chance to stitch on Sunday, I worked on that. I keep thinking there will be a day someday where I can truly just stitch all day long. I'd have to stop and eat, I guess, occasionally, but... And then the last thing that I really was working hard on until retreat, and then we went to retreat, and I haven't touched it since, but I'm participating in the Mary Clayton Sal at Reflections, and so that looks like this, and I think this is beautiful, except I am not an angel fan. I just don't like stitching angels. I think they look funky. I don't know why. I don't like those angels up there. I don't care for them. It's funny because I like Adam and Eve samplers with funny little naked Adam and Eves, or, you know, Adam and Eves with little olive leaves on them or whatever. Those don't bother me, but those angels, I don't like them. I don't know why. That's probably not a very nice thing to say. So I'll have to do something different up there because I'm not going to stitch those angels. But that, and also got somewhat of a start on that, on the house. Those bricks are take a little bit of time. Finally decided it was easier to fill in the, it's not called grout, but whatever is between bricks. It was easier to fill that in first and then fill in with the yellow. So that's Mary Clayton. That is being done on a piece of vintage Meadow Rue. So it's a nice modelly, browny, tanny kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I am saying too much. My plans going forward. And I have 5 ornaments to do for the kids. 4 ornaments to do for the kids and 1 to do for us. And I have to get Caitlin and Caleb's done by Thanksgiving because we'll celebrate Thanksgiving with them. We'll celebrate Christmas with them on Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving weekend. And so I have Ryan's done. I have Caitlin's almost done. I have started Maddie's. I have started Ryan's girlfriend, Bailey's. And I may have started ours, but I don't know if that's going to be the one I make for us or not. I also would like to do some other ornaments for other people. So I've been working on those, but I can't show you those, obviously. So not that my kids really watch the videos, but just in case. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Work is going to be hectic the next couple of days. It's the end of the month, beginning of a new month, and it's cold and snowy in Colorado, so that keeps me hopping. The dogs keep me hopping. We have a 1-year-old birthday party to go to. Some friends' first grandson is turning 1 and on Halloween, and so they're having a costume party for him. So we need to figure out what we're going to dress as. It has to be something not scary. He's 1. But that'll be fun. And like, that's it. Not a lot of, maybe a lunch or a coffee or some stitching or some rug hooking. But other than that, there's not a whole lot else going on. But a lot I have to get done. So I hope you guys are well. I hope everyone's having a great stitchy day, that you're warm and cozy wherever you are, or cooling off if you're in a hotter climate. And no idea when I'll be able to film again, but hopefully sooner rather than later. So y'all have a good day and talk to you soon. Bye, guys.